Hello, I'm Shorty Q, and if you're new, what it do? I hope you become part of the Q crew. It's free to subscribe. This is motivational, inspirational type content on life balance. Hope you subscribe. I'll let you decide. So, honey, a video about breakups. And I told my mom this even recently. I know one thing that's helped me that I don't think anybody else has been using when it comes to breakups. Now, I have always been told or have always been approached about how I'm able to get over a breakup really quickly. I think it's a personality trait. My emotions and my feelings for that person is so dead. Like, once you did me wrong, I am so over it. And when I say over it, I mean literally over it. Logically, mentally, I have completely tapped out. Hold up. Hey, well, my niggas who be thinking we saw. Don't give me a reason. Do not give me a reason. Zodiac sign wise, I'm a Capricorn. I have been told that we do that. I think I've read it too. In true honesty, when you got me messed up, you got me messed up. I'm done. I don't continue to keep going forward. I don't continue to keep following accordingly. Like, I just dip, Like, I am more understanding than people give me credit for. Just be straight up, be real. That's what the fuck I be doing. I wanted to share. There's a lot of people that overthink. No matter what zodiac sign you are, our minds are always our true downfall, especially when it comes to breakups. Now, if you're one of those people that always go back to a person or try to think or reminisce about the good times and you want to go back and have that with that person, that is a problem. And that's not something that you want. I'm a person that don't like going backwards at all. And when you're an ex, you're an ex for a reason. There's a reason why that saying is. When it comes to overthinking, people don't think that it could actually benefit you too. You need to use your overthinking to your advantage and actually think over and over again the reason why you broke up. Think over and over again how mistrusting, how misleading, how messed up whatever the person did to you. And remind yourself the reason why you're not going to allow yourself for that person to come in anymore. It's not worth it. There is no reason why you would go back to someone that you already have seen a character flaw in, because you're going to see it again. You're going to see it again. And it's very rare that that person's going to fix it while you're still in the relationship. I remember the one time I went back to someone who broke up with me after 9 months, and I immediately saw that was immaturity. You don't do that. And you didn't want to break up. You broke up because you got scared of a serious relationship. Now, I was extremely young. So, at that time, I was like, maybe I'm being too harsh, and I'm always, immediately cutting people off with one little thing, and I'm done. And I was like, we're both young. Not everybody is going to be as mature as I am. Let me give them a chance. And they have always showed those type of immature characteristics throughout the whole time within the relationship. It just kept resurfacing. Don't go back. There's no reason. They crossed one of your boundaries that you set, that you specifically told them that you were not going to accept, coming in a relationship like cheating, for example, or them like wanting children and you don't, or just anything that you set a boundary for, and then they go and do it, don't mess with them. It's over. It's done. Don't go back. Boundary has been crossed, and they thought it was acceptable. They like, you obviously wanted the relationship to be over because you did what you did. Oh, that's messed up. That's so small and so petty. If it was so small and so petty, then you should have been easily to been avoided if it was so goddamn small. So you also knew what you did and actually broke my trust by doing it any damn way because you thought it was that insignificant to you. Says a lot about them versus you. You have to release what does not serve you. I just put it like that. It doesn't serve you. You have to release it. One thing I do want to say is that be patient with yourself. Like, even though, like, logically, my mind is made up, I get really mad at my emotions. Even though I'm emotionally mature, I still get annoyed at my emotions because your emotions are always so far behind in your mind. Your mind's already made it up. It's already got backup logic to it. It's already researched the whole situation. And then your emotions start to get triggered or start, emotions are always ever flowing. And you feeling a certain way is natural, and you're supposed to feel like that. You're supposed to feel down. You're supposed to feel lonely every now and then. It is what it is. And you are supposed to feel like, oh, if this person was still here, or if I had someone that was here to do this for me, I wish, all that type of jazz, all those type of thoughts. That's natural. Let the feelings flow, don't stay there, and keep it moving. Start to give, like, if you start feeling down about yourself, give yourself affirmations. If affirmations are not working, like saying that you're worthy and you're beautiful and all that, or even looking in yourself in the mirror and telling yourself that you're beautiful and you're worthy of better, then go talk to a friend that you can confide in. If you're having long, stretched out issues with it, then you most likely need to seek therapy. I know when I had my breakup, I did. And that was years ago now. So if I would have succumbed to anxiety and depression like the therapist was about to diagnose me with, I did it too darn quick too for her to just be like, oh, you're cured. Really, ma'am? I need more sessions. But I still end up being okay. But I'm just saying, like, you just need that assistance sometimes to help you work through the process of how you're feeling, and to know that you're not crazy and there's nothing specifically wrong with you. You don't want those type of feelings to fester. It's not healthy. Feeling that you are worthy and knowing that you're worthy is a big deal. Remember why it didn't work out and accept that it didn't work out. You could know all the details of why the situation did not work, but if you don't fully accept it, then you're going to continue to keep overthinking or getting in your mind that there's a resolution. Don't try to make sense out of nonsense. Let it go. You cannot make someone do better or be better than what they've already showed you they're going to be. They showed their true colors. They showed you who they are. Believe it. Remember, you cannot keep thinking of the past. The past is not your present. It's not your future. And it's not needed here for you to move forward. It's all it's going to do is keep you stagnant and not doing any further than what you need to do in life. There's nothing else to add to that. That is exactly what it is. So if you see yourself continue to think about the past, and it's affecting your productivity, you want to do anything, that is called depression. And you need to possibly seek therapy if those type of episodes keep occurring over and over and over again. Maybe confiding in someone is not working, affirmations, meditation, going to church sometimes helps. Listening to sermons, just anything like that to that effect. If those things are not working for you, or just journaling or doing some type of craft, or just doing something to distract you and keep your mind out of it, you may need to seek therapy. Basically, try your best to snap out of it. And that kind of goes with any type of trauma or disappointments in life, besides just a breakup. And be patient with yourself. Healing is healing. When you break up, I remember when my aunt went through a divorce, she said it was like someone passed away. Like, you literally go through the grieving processes. And I totally understood what my aunt was saying when I broke up from this long-term relationship. I was just like, that's crazy. But you'll dig the hole of the relationship. Just think of you and your significant other's name on a tombstone when y'all have broken up. This is how I did it. This is how it felt to me. I dig the hole. I put our relationship in it, and I buried it. I filled the hole. And I would revisit the grave, and if it was still dirt there and the grass hasn't grown on it yet, it was still fresh and I still needed to heal. I started to visualize grass has grown on it. I know I'm doing good, but I'm still not fully healed. Then I still was visiting the grave. I still haven't healed because I'm still visiting the situation. Once I have stopped visiting the grave, the soil was no longer fresh anymore. The grass is fully grown, and I don't even care to bring flowers. I'm done with the relationship, not fully healed. I don't know why I had to visualize it that way, but that's what I did. And I could tell when someone is still visiting, like, oh, they're still visiting the grave. Just let it flow, let it process. Do what you need to do to get out of any type of depression or any type of anxiety for the future, thinking that you won't find something better. You will. And remember, you're worth it. You're worth way better than what you had prior. And that is the main reason why they always say to love yourself. Because if you loved yourself enough to its full extent, then you wouldn't allow someone to treat you or prolong or cross over any boundaries you set. That's what they mean by you not loving yourself. They always say, oh, love yourself, go and, take a bath and do all this type of, like, luxurious type of things to yourself and treat yourself and blah, blah. That is self-love. And if someone else is not doing that for you, of course, do it for yourself. Spoil yourself. But what they're also saying as part of self-love that I don't hear enough of is that you allow anybody to treat you any type of way. People who don't put themselves at a higher pedestal should be at the very top. God should be right there with you. And then it's that person. Then if they're children, if you believe in that when it comes to marriage. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Remember, you guys, you're beautifully, wonderfully made. Only you can make that change. Let me do that all over. Remember, you're beautifully, wonderfully made. Only you can make that change. I'll see you guys on the next video.